We're heading out in the Metro today. We're looking for big crappies. We tried to do this last weekend and it didn't work. We've tried to do this all week and it hasn't worked. Fishing's weird right now. We're back to a lake we've fished like 3 or 4 times already. If you're seeing this clip, that means what's about to happen is gonna be really sick. Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to another episode. We're heading out in the Metro today. We're looking for big crappies. We tried to do this last weekend and it didn't work. We've tried to do this all week and it hasn't worked. We are going out fishing and have no idea where any of the fish are. So we're going to bring you along for that whole trek. Stearns and Charlie are back from college.
What's up guys? What up?
It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, we got to peace out. It's really early in the morning, but it's going to be a good one. Also, before I get, we have new apparel on our website. You need to go check it out. See, look at these two goons. That's just a few examples, but now we're getting on the road. Alright guys, we made it to the lake. Like I said earlier, fishing's been really tough. I don't know what it is about the Metro, but we've checked a lot of lakes and it seems like fishing's weird right now. We haven't really found fish in any of their typical locations. So today, we're back to a lake we've fished like 3 or 4 times already, probably put 1,000 holes into it, and we're going to the one area of the lake we haven't even fished. So kind of a home run shot, but we'll see what happens.
Alright guys, so we're finally out to the lake here. Just walking around and following Charlie right now. Drilling the first couple holes here. We got Griffith going around with the underwater camera, just kind of checking everything. First hole we dropped in literally. Saw one crappie dart off and a bunch of bluegill down there. So I mean, it's more than we've seen these past couple days, which I don't know, gives me some hope. Hopefully it's not false. Metro crappies can be one of the toughest things literally in Minnesota. Not only crappies, just in the Metro, big crappies. And this lake's got them. Hopefully we can put a few big ones on the ice for you guys. If not, you're gonna see us fail miserably, not male frisbily. Oh, I can't talk. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're on about 5 inches of ice. What do we got for depth? 3-4 feet, so definitely not that deep, but there's some weeds in here and there's fish. That's the most important thing. So hopefully we get it done, guys. If not, you guys will see how it unfolds. Peace.
First crappie. Yeah, just a little one though. Took 3 days to catch that one. Not terrible, we're getting there.
Well, we finally found them. Took us probably near 1,000 holes before we finally landed on some fish. We started out in the basin, you know, the main lake structure, and weren't finding anything out there, weren't finding bait, not even marking fish. So we said, you know what, let's see if they're up in the basin or up in the shallow flat. And we came in here and first hole we dropped the camera down there and there was a crappie immediately on the camera, and dropped it down a little farther and it was a bunch of bluegills, and we've just kind of drilled it out. Now we're just moving, trying to find where the crappies are. The bigger school of them is set up, and I think we finally found that in about 6 feet of water here. There's a little weed line behind us here, and we're kind of in a mud, sand kind of bottom. I think the reason they're here is because of all the bait, and there's one of them right there. It's one of the smaller fish we're catching. Probably got fish up to about 12 inches so far. I'm thinking they're in here either eating bugs that are coming out of this mud or the baits. There's probably a multitude of things eating the bugs in here, so I'm sure the minnows are in here eating them. And where the minnows go, the fish go. And so Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna keep drilling it out and see what we can do.
He was literally right under the hole.
Snatched it. Oh god, he choked it. Look at that. Wow. Still not the biggest, but there's more down there. Whoa there. They're so shallow. These fish are so shallow right now. You set the hook and they're already flinging up the hole. Just got a little clam mackie minnow plastic on there with a little heavier tungsten jig. But yeah, 4.6 feet of water. That's pretty crazy.
Well, guys, it's been a little while since we last talked to you. Kind of hit a midday lull right there for a little bit, but we're getting a few crappies to show back up. This is not the best example, but I'm sure we're gonna get a few more big ones here mixed in. We've had several opportunities now to get our hands on what we think are pretty big crappies, and kind of been missing out on that.
I just snapped my line.
We're just kind of waiting here for our next opportunity and gonna try and capitalize on whatever comes next.
Got that nice one. Starting to get into the afternoon time here. It looks like these fish are starting to pick back up. He was about 2 feet down in about 5 feet of water, so they're starting to rise up in the water column. I think the bugs are probably doing the same. We've narrowed it down to black. We started out with some lighter colors, and a couple guys went to dark and started catching more fish, so we've kind of narrowed it down to black as being our color, and starting to whack them, and I think it's going to really start firing off here.
That's a big bluegill. JK, a little too excited. It's a pretty nice one though. Just a giant bluegill. Beautiful fish. It's really another big bluegill. Just choking that tungsten jig. That's a really nice fish. Yeah, they're coming in like schools of 3 to 4, and they're super finicky. If I make one wrong move, those fish are gonna jolt out of there. It's really such a subtle bite too.
Probably.
I don't think it's a crappie or anything.
I love it.
Think? It's a crappie. That's 5 pounds. Big mark.
It vapor trailed. I didn't even see it. Pike.
Yeah. Ah.
It is my fault I brought up the northerns.
Yeah, it is your fault.
Stop, little guy.
Nice crappie. Be a perfect eater if you got a little gash in them too. Perfect eater if you're keeping fish, but it's not what we're after. Whoops, there he goes, quick release. So active. When you pull them out of 2 feet of water, you got a lot of fight in them.
All right, guys, just got off the lake. Like I said before, the bite's been really tough. I don't know if it's just us, but I feel like everything's a little out of whack. Not sure why, but it should figure itself out here in the next week or so. We're excited to get on some really good bites, but yeah, it was a fun time fishing super shallow water, getting out, catching some crappies and some gills, and yeah, a lot of fun, but we'll see what we got coming up next. Not really sure what the plans are. Slight change of plans here. If you're seeing this clip, that means what's about to happen is going to be really sick. Matt Waldron just called me on my way back. We haven't been able to find any really big crappies, and it's kind of been really irking us because there's some huge crappies in the Metro. And Matt Waldron just called me and said, Adam, I just caught 5 14 pluses in a row. Get here now.